Hello everybody and welcome to today's episode of the Limitless TCG Road to Sheffield series. Today we're going to take a look at Yveltal Garbodor. It's a really strong deck that's going to probably do really well at the Sheffield Regional Championships, I feel. And it's been explained so many times over a lot of competitive YouTubers. Even the deck has been so strong. It has been the best deck the last half year. And that's basically just because Yveltal is so strong if you get a lot of energy on it. What I want to talk today about is, we all know this deck, so we're just going to talk about the basics with Taurus, what it has with Ninja Boy, and why I play cards such as like Senior Lady, why I play 4 Floodstone. I'll explain a few of my counts as well. So first of all, we're just going to speak about Taurus. In basically every matchup they do damage to you, it's going to be so strong to just use Ninja Boy into Mad Bull GX. It's also very strong against Vespa decks. Makes your matchup indeed stronger against those, because turn 1 you can just slap a DC down, use Horn Attack. If they ever do damage to you, your last turn you can use something. It's really simple with that, and you can just recur it with Super Rod. And Ninja Boy just makes you switch maybe Yveltal if it gets damage into Taurus, and you do Mad Bull GX, or you do Rage, or you do whatever you want to do with that. And then one of the last cards I'm going to just talk about really quickly is going to be the 4 Floatstone count. 4 Floatstone is really important if you want to get a quick Garbodor. You play 4 Ultra Ball, you can easily get a Chubbish, but the difficult part is always getting the Floatstone here. That's why I play 4. It's also really good to get on Taurus because it has free retreat cost. It's also good on Yveltal because of 2 retreat cost. And this Yveltal when Garbodor doesn't play, Floatston's always good. 2 retreat cost also. So it eliminates retreat cost there. And we're going to play Pokemon Senior Lady. This is really strong against the Water Box deck if Lapras uses Ice Beam GX, which will paralyze your opponent, paralyze the Pokemon you have and you're active, and do 100 damage. And basically, Pokemon Senior Lady turns that into a 40 damage attack, and they waste their GX. So today guys, we're just going to take a few games with this on Pokemon TCG Online, and we're just going to grind the Versus ladder once more. We see we're already close to getting that Darkrai EX, which has been featured by Philip Yashevsky in his Road to Sheffield video. Please check that out. That would be awesome by you guys, and please like his video. He's done a really good job with that. So we're going to start off against a guy named Mac Johnson. And we're going to go first. I expect maybe we can get a turn 2 Yveltal going with White Clone stuff. And we're just going to start with Mulligan. Alright. It looks like he's going to play a Wild Plume Lawrence's deck. So it's really good that we're going first. So we maybe can get something like a Trappish with a Floodstone down. And then yeah, we'll have a good setup with that. But we're going to get double Mulligan here. He's going to get his first basic Pokemon, so he's going to draw 1 card of Mulligan, which is quite annoying for us. So, yeah. We're just going to press done, get a new hand, draw 7 cards, and we're going to have another Mulligan. At least I cut 1 Shaman from my earlier list on live streams for another Trainer's Bell, because I thought that starting Shaman, I never want to do that. I want to start with every other card than Shaman. So I cut 1. And then I play free Trainer's Mill. So we're just going to wait until my Pokemon TCG Online wants to start. My opponent's like really slow. He's going to draw his Mulligan cards with a Flip Over, a Fomantis, and we're going to get a Trubbish out right away. Just going to attach the energy here and use Professor Sycamore. No harm in that. But we really wanted to see a Floatstone here. So we're just going to... Ooh. We're gonna play Ultra Ball. We're gonna discard Trubbish. We're gonna discard N. And we're gonna go for Shaman here. I was quite lucky that we had Shaman in the deck, but it's sometimes what you bet you have to make that you have Shaman in the deck. So we're just gonna put down Taurus, Pearl City, free basics for them, and then play Shaman for 4 cards. Let's hope we hit a Floodstone here. That'll be really, really nice. And we don't. So we have to survive without that maybe. And maybe without items the whole game. So we're just going to press done. And let's hope he doesn't get Force Shenanigans out and gets to the turn 1 of Lawrence's, because that's going to be... It's going to be tough against us. He's going to take his time during his first play. He's probably going to look at his hand. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand. So he has a lot of options probably. I'm going to see him play an Acrobike to start off with, getting just a card in his hand and discard 1. Hopefully he doesn't discard a lot of those grass energy cards. And he discards his Shaman. So he probably, yeah, he probably hit the forest off that. And Trainer's Mail for nothing. I think we have to get quite lucky this turn for him not to hit a Lawrence's GX. I think he does with a Timer Ball. 1, 2 hits on Timer Ball. Yeah, he's probably going to take a Lawrence's GX and still figure like a Gloom. Yeah, Lawrence's and Gloom. And he's probably going to introduce Level Ball for Oddish, I guess, or just put down Oddish. Who knows? We're going to see. But my plan for today is probably we're just gonna look for this deck, take a few games, and see how it functions out. Because this is a really nice deck, but his hand is almost dead though. So we're gonna draw here, put down another Yveltal EX. Actually, I'm just gonna attach the double cause. Let's try play a game against Lawrence's without the Garbodor in play. It's gonna be quite funny. Actually, we can also charge is really strong against this deck because it can never one-hit KO it. So I'll always have an option as one-hit KOing a Lawrence's with Taurus. Because he can tops to 160 damage with both Solar Blade and Flower Supply. I want to do it early game so he can use Cloverside GX to KO me. Then you see an Ultra Ball for Oddish. Put Gloom down probably, and he's gonna go for Sycamore Shaman. A Floodstone. So he's playing all his hand. If I was him, I would actually just Ultra Ball for Shaman, but I don't know what he's thinking. And now we have, I think, both Chubbish and discard, which is not too good. Yeah, 2 Chubbish and discard. That's a bit bummer here. You can do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 161. We can do 190. That's just not enough. And I think we're actually just gonna go for attachment on Taurus GX. Why not? And go for Evil Ball for 150 damage. And then actually Horn Attack could finish this Lawrence's off later. We're just gonna wait here. Shaman, draw. He top sticks a Shaman. That's lucky. I'd say that. Kind of lucky here. But yeah, we all been lucky sometimes. And he's gonna go for Ultra Ball. He's probably gonna get Wild Plume out today or right now, or a Fomantis. Because I guess a Fomantis. If I knock out this Lawrence's without him having anything else on play, that's gonna be really bad for him. So he's gonna evolve into Lawrence straight away, give it a grass energy, and play Professor Sycamore. Please, Pokemon TCG Online, give me some supporters as well. I would love that. So he's gonna put down another for Masters. He's getting quite set up. It looks like. No, we're just gonna wait and see. Gotta play down Wild Plume. So right now, I don't know if he's plays Olympias in deck, but if I at some point could pull off a Yveltal Fright Knight on my bench while using Lysander on Wild Plume, and he's played his Lysanders as well. If he's come to a point where he's played 2 Lysanders this game, I'll Lysander Wild Plume with Fright Knight. I think I'm gonna win there if he doesn't play Olympia. So he's gonna use Flower Supply for 40 damage. Put a grass energy down to the other Lawrence's. I'm gonna knock out 3 of those grass energy this turn here. So you can see 120. They have 6 left. No. So actually, Pokemon Center Lady doesn't do a huge difference right now. I don't think so. Nope. So we're just gonna keep the Pokemon Center Lady for a later time, and then we're just gonna use Evil Ball. There's probably no chance that he's gonna KO us next turn. He can do approximately 150 with Cloverside GX if he attaches to the other Lawrence's, but then I have 20 HP left, which will be quite enough to survive that. And then we're just going to be able to Y-Cycle and give out the 2 prizes. But then we're still going to win the prize trade anyways. He's got discard his Trevin and EX. That's really good for us, because if he looks Lysand or something like Yveltal, we've been quite in a haze there. Lucky for us, he didn't. I didn't go for that. And I was going to go for a little Rantis GX. He goes for Chlorosive. He goes for a Flower Supply. So he's trying to bet on that next turn. I'm gonna take you out, maybe Chlorosive. And I'll let him I'll force that out of him. I'll have to force that out of him, please. Because actually that'll be 5, that'll be 2. Okay, that'll be 250 damage you'll be dealing for Chlorosive. But let's just use Pokemon Send Your Lady now. Better late than never. And then he scoops. Alright, he scoops. So we're going to take down our first game here of today with Yveltal Garbodor against Lawrence's Wildplume. I feel that's a good matchup no matter if you get Garbodor down or not. You just need maybe 1 or 2 Yveltals over the course of the game and you win the prize trade quite easily, because if Lawrence has to have free energy attached and then you 2KO them with Evil Ball, and you can maybe hit Flying Fury Bell turn 1 and you get Pokemon Send Your Lady, and then Surly Beam will not be 2KO. It will deal 180 damage, which should not quite be enough. So we're gonna this game again. We're gonna start with a lot of mulligans. Kind of fortunate as well, but yeah, that's how it goes. I'm gonna see. We press done here, and we get a new hand of 7 cards. And we're gonna get an Yveltal EX. So actually, this turn our hand is perfectly set up for a turn 1 Trubbish Floatstone, if he so happens to play Volcanion. That's a nice matchup. I actually really like playing as Volcanion, and it's not an auto win. It's definitely not an easy matchup, but it's a matchup you can deal with in certain ways. Y-Cyclone's really strong. Even something like Fright Night Yveltal's also strong. So we're gonna see how he plays out his first turn. It depends on how many energy he gets out turn 1. How I'm gonna play his hand out. Because then I'm just gonna go for Yveltal EX on bench to put on maximum pressure on the active. Because then I can put the Fighting Fury Belt to the bench and then perhaps float some to the active. But we're gonna see here. He's gonna use Professor Sycamore. He gets energy to active. So it looks like we can go for the Garbodor play straight away, I think. That's really nice as well. And then hope for a turn 2 Garbodor. So he's gonna wait for him to play out his turn 1. And yeah, he's just gonna pass after the Sycamore. He only puts down Volcanion. Really nice. And we have a choice between putting Flying Fury Ball on active or not, and I actually don't know what to do with that, because if Fluff's on the active will mean that we might be able to attack this turn with something like Pitch Splash Spear or something like that. And actually I choose to put down the Fluff's on the active because we can actually just get a Frightened Yveltal with energy, and we get burned badly. We don't get anything of that, so we're just gonna pass a turn after this. Luckily I have something like a Ninja Boy or any discard, so you don't have to discard a valuable Super Rod or Max Elixir. It's gonna be really nice for a later game. And yeah. Just gonna use Steam Up once. Flying Fury Belt to the active, so he's not gonna be able to retreat without Olympia or something like that, which is also pretty good. He's gonna versus seeker out the Professor Sycamore he has there, and he's gonna go for his Sycamore. So yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. I haven't got the start hand I want to really, but we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know really. So you can see him Ultra Balling away Escape Ropes, 2 2 off, I think. 2 escape ropes on same Ultra Ball for Hoopa. So potentially a Lysander target. And we're not gonna put way too many bench Pokemon down because of this Entei here, which can KO me if I have too many bench Pokemon. So that's gonna be bringing me a bit. And let's hope that we get Paralycity down very soon, because otherwise he will just run away. He's so fast, he's so good. That deck Volcano is just so fast and good, so it wouldn't surprise me anytime that he can wave him in or win very soon. It doesn't look like he's playing max elixirs, which is quite nice for me. It makes him do less damage, less pressure, and yeah. I'm just gonna wait here and see. Then Transmit for Ultra Ball. He always fill up his bench, so maybe that's just a fin out card in this deck. I think. It's gonna do 150 with Power Heater. That's a huge amount of damage. And we're gonna get an Ultra Ball here. That's huge. That's absolutely huge, guys, because Ultra Ball, discard double Sycamore. We're just gonna use the Versus Seeker later, and then should we go for the Fight Night play? I really want to go for the Fight Night play here, because I can deal 60 damage to that Volcanion. I don't want to see that anymore. That is such a ugly Pokemon. And we're gonna get the Darkest Energy onto that Yveltal. We're just gonna put the Floatstone attached, and then we're gonna go for a Professor Sycamore. I could have gone for a Taurus play here, but actually I didn't have energy to it, so we couldn't. And we're gonna get burnt badly again. I don't see why we have to be so unlucky with this. I have to play Garbodor down now, which is just a huge waste. And then whiff on Max Elixir, we're going really good at this. And fighting Fury Bell and pass. So if you play Delinquent, yes, I lose all my hand, but we have to wait and see. I don't think it does. Doesn't certainly look like it. Yes, that's just second energy to Volcanion. It's probably gonna Power Heater me for KO this turn. Yeah, I don't see why he shouldn't. But a good way to take 2 prizes in this game is actually just using Ninja Boy into the Taurus GX here on Volcanion, because that will make him lose 3 energies straight away there. Just gonna Versus Seeker for Sycamore. Play Sycamore. Go there. And then we're gonna see if I put him down to 3, if we have 1, 2, 3, we have discard 5 Pokemon there. Yeah, I don't want that. And then 30 and 140 is not gonna be able to KO with that. So Taurus GX is actually gonna make a showing here, and we're gonna Max Elixir onto that Yveltal. Gonna go here, and we're gonna retreat into Taurus. We're just gonna go bait the Horn attack here and hope he uses Steam Artillery, because then we're gonna actually just go and Lysander up this Volcanion, and we're gonna move it from the field with Mad Bull GX, so we don't have a huge threat anymore. And then Yveltal EX could just take care of the rest. I think he's gonna Lysander up Garbodor, so a bummer again. Not too nice by my opponent here. I could actually prevent that KO with Paralycity, but I thought that wasn't necessary, but it turns out it was. Let's see, you played both his escape ropes. Actually, Fright Night could turn out to be pretty good. If we hit all the cards we need, Fright Night's gonna be really good in this situation. So just gonna use that, and then Pearl City, turning. I made a misplay there. We shouldn't have played Pearl City like that, I think. He's gonna discard Hoopa, which is one of the easiest Light Center targets. But actually, Light Center is gonna be good on this one, because he will have 0 chance if with a Light Center Flowstone to retreat. He's probably wasted all his switch cards, perhaps, and just gonna go for Shaman. And we can actually take 4 prizes with this Pitch Black Spear in 3 turns, but we're not gonna hit all that we need, so we're just gonna attach here and then pass. He's gonna use Skyfield once again, but I don't really think that it's a possibility for him. So if I get kind of limited amount of turns here, we're gonna win this game pretty easily, I think. Depends on, yeah, I only used 1 and I only use something like 2 versus Seeker, so we have 1 Floatstone left as well. So we definitely have resources to get back in this game. Kind of tough though. If Right Now it's gonna do is work here. Yeah, it's gonna pass a turn. We're gonna see here, and then we're gonna use Pitch Black Spear, 60 active and 60 bench Volcanion. I want that out as soon as possible. I don't ever want to look at that because it's gonna be a really huge threat for me, and it's not nice, really. It's gonna end me. It's gonna be pretty cool for me to get maybe more resources. I want to get another Yveltal EX down with preferably an energy. And see, I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 darkness so far, and he's gonna pass the turn. So actually, I can use a lot of plays with Pitch Black Spear in the coming turns here, and just make him lose off that. So we're gonna have a Trainer's Mail and see. We're gonna hit a Max Elixir. So Max Elixir onto this Yveltal here. Bacon 1 here is gonna be really good. So Max Elixir, hitting energy. Nice stuff. Attach him right there, and then Floatstone to it. We're just gonna keep the energy in hand. It's gonna be really, really cool. And then use a Pitch Black Spear here for 60 on the other Volcanion. And next year we're gonna do the play where we Lysander this Volcanion, and then we're just gonna Pitch Black Spirit again. I think he burned all his switch cards at this point, so I'll just be able to keep Volcanions active, and that will mean he can't retreat him, and then he can't. Then I'll just take 3 EX knockouts with Pitch Black Spear in a few turns. So he's gonna versus Seeker for Sycamore. So time for truths. Or is he? Does he have any switch cards left in deck? Does he play Olympia? Does he play Ranger? Does he play something like that? If he doesn't, good game for us here. If he does, it's gonna be quite hard. We're gonna see next turn. He played a Sycamore. He's gonna Trainer's Mail. Hopefully not get a third Escape Rope or Switch or something like that. Let's see here. He's not gonna get anything. Let's use Trainer's Mail once more. Not gonna get anything again. I don't. He scoops. Friday Night Yveltal takes the game. I was down 3 prizes to 6. And there you see, guys, the power of Friday Night Yveltal. This does it all. And you can see the power of Fright Night. Just locking tools. He's not able to retreat at all. And with that, I want to say thank you for watching. And I hope you have such a nice day, everyone out there. I've been Jesper Eriksson. This has been Team Limitless. Please like our Facebook page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where this is going to be posted. And I hope you have a really nice day. And good luck at every regionals you're going to attend, if you're going to attend any. and good luck at internationals. I'll be at Melbourne Internationals, and I hope you have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you another time.